English now speak.
Adjectives. Write the opposite adjective. We are going to write the opposite adjective, everybody. Easy, small. We know these words: cold, good, nice, expensive, young, old. What are these? Are these adjectives, nouns, or verbs? What are these? These are all adjectives, right, guys? Adjectives, they describe things. Now, London isn't cheap, expensive. So this is the job of adjectives. They describe things, people, right? London isn't cheap, it's expensive. My coffee isn't hot, it's cold. Okay. We are complaining to the waiter in a cafe. My coffee isn't hot, it's cold. Take it away. Or maybe the husband is shouting at his wife. My coffee isn't hot, it's cold. 3. Are your shoes new? No, they are not. They are old. Are your shoes new? No, they're old. Okay. I think this person will be happy because the person is saying, are your shoes new? Okay. Suppose you're wearing your shoes and someone says, are your shoes new? No, they're old, but they look new. All right. Next, number 4. You aren't a bad student. You're a good student. Believe in yourself. My dad is 40. My dad is 40. He's old. He isn't old. He's young. My dad is 40. He's old. The boy says. Then his girlfriend says, he isn't old. 40 is young. Let's look at exercise 6. This exercise isn't difficult. It's easy. 7. Our flat isn't big. It's small. The weather isn't horrible. It's nice. The weather isn't horrible. It's nice. Suppose somebody is complaining about the weather, okay? And then those who like this kind of weather, they say, no, the weather isn't horrible. It's lovely. It's nice. But those who don't like this weather, oh, it's horrible weather. The weather is horrible. Horrible means something you don't like. Simple. Now, moving on to exercise 3. Complete the adjectives. The weather is nice. It's warm and sunny. The weather is nice. It's warm and sunny. Yeah. Number 2, it's difficult to understand you. It's difficult to understand you. You speak very fast. It's difficult to understand you. Remember, guys, our job as a student, Indian student, is not to just do the exercises. We want to learn these sentences, every sentence. We want to learn the sentences. Learn means we want to be able to use these sentences. That is our aim. Our ultimate aim is to be able to speak every sentence we are reading, we are learning. Yes or no? This is the goal you should have in your mind. Do not feel happy if you can just do the exercises. Feel happy when you can use the sentences. 3. My family is very nice. We are very friendly. My family is very nice. We are very friendly. Yep. My family is very nice. We are very friendly. Even if you are not, you don't say that outside. Yeah. Even if you quarrel with your family, you don't say that outside, because family is family. You don't complain or criticize the family outside the family. Quarrel all you want inside the family, but don't say anything outside. That is the Indian value, right? Most people don't want to complain about their family unless they are talking to someone who is really close. But some people are exceptions. 4. I love Paris. It's a beautiful city. I love Paris. It's a beautiful city. 5. My book is very interesting. 6. This coffee is really good. The coffee is really good. It's lovely. Okay. All right. And then we had one more page, right? Our street. This is a text. You read the text and you do this exercise. Again, the idea is not to be able to complete the sentences. Okay. This is too easy for us Indian students. Okay. We want to be able to use these sentences. That's our main aim. Our main goal is to be able to use these sentences. So pay attention to the word order. Okay. Our street. The title of the story is Our Street. The title of the story is Our Street. One family, 66 people and 15 houses, all on the same street. One family, 66 people and 15 houses, all on the same street. My goodness, 66 people, 15 houses, all on the same street. Nobody will quarrel with them. There are 66 people. Very powerful. That's how people think in villages. We are so many, we are very powerful. Okay, tell me, here the same street means what in Hindi? सब के सब एक ही street पे. Okay, so I want to ask you, the same मतलब डिक्शनरी देखेंगे तो क्या दिखेगा वहां पे? नहीं, डिक्शनरी में नहीं लिखा होगा. द सेम मतलब लिखा होगा एक जैसा या समान. ठीक है, और यहाँ हम लोग क्या हिंदी कर रहे बेटा? एक जैसे गली में कि एक ही गली में? एक ही गली में. एक ही किसी डिक्शनरी में नहीं लिखा होता है. क्या समझे? इसका मतलब कि कई ऐसे वर्ड्स होते हैं जिसको डिक्शनरी से देख के याद कर लेने से समझ नहीं बनेगी. ठीक. One family, 66 people and 15 houses, all on the same street. Okay. तो आपसे अगर कोई पूछे एक ही का इंग्लिश बोलिए तो आप बड़े परेशान हो जाएंगे. आपको लगेगा क्या बोले, ओनली वन बोले, क्योंकि एक ही मतलब ओनली वन भी होता है. मेरा एक ही बेटा है. अब बोले मेरा एक ही बेटा है, कैसे बोलेंगे इंग्लिश में? ठीक है, मेरा एक ही भाई है. आई हैव ओनली वन ब्रदर. राइट, बात समझ रहे हो आप? ओनली वन. तो यहाँ ओनली वन स्ट्रीट नहीं लिखा है. तो हिंदी जो हम करते हैं वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट से होता है, शब्द से नहीं. क्या समझे? शब्द कन्वे करते हैं आइडियाज, लेकिन जो हम हिंदी में वर्ड्स यूज करेंगे वो हमारे कॉन्टेक्स्ट पे होगा. जैसे यहां पर हम कह रहे हैं one family, 66 people and 15 houses, all on the same street. Okay, and now listen to this sentence. I have only one brother. यहाँ भी एक ही बोलेंगे, वहां भी एक ही बोलेंगे, लेकिन दोनों एक ही के लिए फीलिंग्स अलग हैं, तो वर्ड्स अलग आ रहे इंग्लिश में. ठीक है. हम और मेरे भाई एक ही घर में रहते हैं. I and my brother live in the same house. After all this conversation, the same means clear to you, right? You will understand the word the same, the phrase the same. Okay, you guys just need a little bit of exposure to English. Okay, you don't need any vocabulary lesson, you don't need any grammar lesson, you just need a little bit of exposure. You guys have plenty of English in your mind, it just needs to be brushed up. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. Let's look at the next line. The whole family is big, very big. Okay, sometimes we say he's rich, sometimes we say he's very rich. When we are not happy with the word rich, then we make it strong by doing very rich. Yeah, he's clever. And then we think, no, clever is not enough. Okay, we need more powerful. Then we say he's very clever, right? So the word very is added to the adjective to make it strong. You make the adjective strong by adding very. Right? You are very mean. Mean is a bad word, right? Mean means someone who doesn't show respect. Okay, mean means someone who doesn't want to spend money. Okay, that is mean. For example, suppose you have a friend who always goes to you with to parties or to restaurants, but never spends any money. Then he is mean. Okay, fine. The word was not mean here. The whole family is big, very big, and they all live on the same street, Cotswold Gardens in Gateshead, England. Okay, read this sentence one more time from here to here, everybody. Now, after reading, you tell me, what do you know about Cotswold Gardens? What do you know about Gateshead from this sentence? Look, they all live on the same street, Cotswold Gardens. It means the street where they live, that street is called Cotswold Gardens. The name of the street where the whole family live is Cotswold Gardens. And where is it? In Gateshead, England. It means Gateshead is a part of, so the biggest name here is England, and the smallest name here is, no, the smallest name is Cotswold Garden. The smallest place, I mean to say, the smallest place is Cotswold Garden. Okay, and the biggest place is England. Inside England, Gateshead. Inside Gateshead, Cotswold Gardens. Is that clear? They all live on the same street, Cotswold Gardens. So guys, when you read this line, they all live on the same street, Cotswold Gardens, try to picture Cotswold Gardens in your mind. Try to picture Cotswold Gardens. I want you to imagine, visualize Cotswold Gardens, okay, in your mind. Okay. Okay. Cotswold Gardens gets it. Okay. This is the highway. Okay. And now I'm taking you to the Cotswold Gardens. This is Cotswold Gardens. Okay, guys. Now let's get inside the street. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 cars can go side by side. You can see that? All right. And it is called a street. What I wanted to tell you is, when you guys studied in your childhood, your teacher taught you street means gully, right? But beta, street and road mein चौड़ाई का फर्क नहीं होता. Street and road are both the same thing. Okay, they have different names. Some areas are called street and some are called road. For example, you have Dalal Street in Delhi, I think, or Mumbai somewhere. Mumbai, Dalal Street. It's very wide. Okay, Queen's Street. Okay, तो ये नाम में स्ट्रीट और रोड आने से वो चौड़ा पतला नहीं हो जाता. ठीक है, आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. और जो पतला वाला का बात करें, जिसमें जो दोनों साइड घर बने हुए हैं, ये वाले, इसको हम लोग इस तरह के एलीज कहते हैं. ठीक है, ऐसी गलियों को क्या कहते हैं? एलीज. ऑलराइट, जो एकदम तंग गलियां होती है ना, इस तरह से पतली पतली, जो हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में और चाइना में खूब होती हैं. ओके, सो दीज आर कॉल्ड एलीज. ओके, आप इसको स्ट्रीट बोल सकते हैं, नो नो इश्यूज. बट ये जरूरी नहीं कि स्ट्रीट इज ऑलवेज नैरो. Understand? You can see that this is not a narrow street, right? But this is Cotswold Gardens. How wide the road is. Okay, and still we call it Cotswold Gardens. This is the area, Cotswold Gardens, and these are the streets. All the houses on the same street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 houses on the same street, as you can see. So unfortunately, our India is not so beautifully organized like this. It looks like a beautiful drawing, doesn't it? Nobody is trying to make their house look very different and very beautiful, more beautiful than other people. Here we have a competition going on now. So yeah, look at these houses. They all look very similar, don't they? I don't know. We call ourselves Indians. We Indians are very sattvic and वो क्या है एक word? Spiritual. Yeah, we call ourselves spiritual. But actually, the fact is, the most materialistic people live in India. Okay, we are very materialistic. We all care about material things a lot. A bigger house, a bigger car, bigger, a bike. We are hungry for these things, all of us. Are we not? How beautiful it looks. And there's so many open spaces now, parks, greenery,